If I was given 5 laws to be included in our judicial system, which would they be? 1, the first one would be polygamy.
Oh, no, get up, man.
No, like to actually, not only the men, I want it to be
for
like,
both sides.
For both sides, I want to rediscuss the whole issue of marriage because
what world are you trying to create?
I'm really seeing, I'm accepting people and polyamory, some very unnecessary shit that Will Smith is going to. But man, I'm just trying to tell you that if you're ready for marriage, be ready for all this bullshit. Or you'd rather not be married at all and foster these children, because marriage is tying your property and everything to these people. So yes, polygamy would be one of them. Secondly, I would tax churches.
Oh yes.
Taxing churches would be a must, and pastors.
Religious places.
I think the whole religious places. I think the entire thing about religion. I would get an act about religion, and fully for you to be a pastor, you should have passed certain kind of courses.
Like you
actually go to school. Don't just give me that bullshit of you had a calling. A calling, you give us the number they called you on or something. Don't tell me God
appeared, Jesus or Mary.
Yeah, but you see, God appeared to Apostle Paul.
And so when they appeared, was
but
Mary
he was
white?
A lawyer, do you know?
Was Mary and Jesus white?
Anyway, but yes, for me that religion thing, that is the second one. Thirdly is tenancy, things of what? Landlords and what and that. In this way, I would want all laws. I want the reduced taxes on what? On the taxes that go on landlords, so that the prices that we are paying for houses in Kampala are reduced. You can't tell me, when I was in Barara, we're staying in a 2-bedroomed house. 2-bedroomed house, self-contained with a kitchen, sitting room, standalone, by the way, at 300K. 300,000, that's Barara city, and we're very close to the city.
And yet Kampala,
do you know how much that would be for you? And that is because of the taxes on it. So 1, I would work on that. Then 2, also limit access of landlords in what? There's some landlords who just stay with the tenants, like they're always there. They keep coming every day. You know, our law actually limits their access to being there. Like you're not supposed to come every time. You're supposed to come at least once.
But I don't think that should be an issue, because
me, it's an issue because
if you're not comfortable with
if
it,
I've not paid rent at least for a week and I see you.
If you see the landlord stays in the premise and he
doesn't say, he just keeps coming every day.
He's bored. He wants to see his people.
Man, go to the bar. Adopt alcoholism as a mechanism to cope with your loneliness, man. You should also pick up Thursday fellowship at Paneru. Like do something, man. Get something with your life. Don't keep coming. Those are 3 now. Sheila, I hope you think about your laws, man. You're here laughing at mine, right? You're adding on mine. You're not just. Then the other one would be animal rights. Man, I think animal rights should really be very, very serious. Which
animals are they over mistreating on your grandma?
I don't know, man. This is to recap on an episode we had where we're eating unwanted animals. I really think if there was an act preventing people from cooking dogs or something, like we would not be, eating food without knowing.
But if you decide to favor some animals, all of them must be favored.
No. Just rights on all animals.
All animals?
Yes, on all animals.
Coco goes?
No. Yeah. Come on, those are domestic. These are animals we can eat.
No.
Okay, now when the act is made, when the law is made, it should state out that food that is acceptably eaten by the community.
That is still not fair to the animals, because the cow is there saying the goose is just
why?
Security.
I don't even
think. For it, they're going to slaughter it.
You know how small the brain of the chicken is.
It knows it's going for eating. While the goose is just there.
Go, you better think of your laws. I'm on the 4th one. The rest are on the 4th or the 5th one now?
The 5th,
On the 5th one. The 5th one. What would that be? These laws on what? You know how people enhance noise in their cars?
Yeah.
Noise pollution. That is some stupidity. What if I have probably like a disease, and then you come and you accelerate it, and then someone faints and dies.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, this law is actually in Rwanda. That bullshit is not allowed within the city.
But have you seen the Kenyan taxis? I don't
The
know.
matatus.
For them, that's how they market. The guy is basically a DJ. You have to have the best mix.
The best mix and what?
You go in there, you can't even call the conductor, boss. You have to come near the door.
In Born a Crime, Trevor Noah talks about that being the method also in South Africa.
Yeah.
But still, man, okay, yeah, you can have
So
your
much.
music and what, but putting it on the exhaust pipe, these guys who drive the Subarus and what,
Yeah.
then you're
Can't
putting
even
all
they're
those.
Subaru drivers.
Yeah,
How will you
but-
know? You have to hear them from miles away.
Nothing,
coming.
man. So, and they will also put it on a Vitz. Now we are there sitting. You think it's a big car passing
Cool,
by?
man.
It's a Vitz. And motorcycles, the motorcycle can change its horn into a big.
They have those lights as well. Those
Also
big
those
flashing
lights, like I really feel those are the 5 laws. But again, the real serious one is the first one, marriage. Those are my 5
You're
laws.
tired of that
Yeah,
one?
I'm tired of that. Sheila, as I was giving you mine,
Yeah, I was
what are
laughing,
yours?
I
You're
wasn't
laughing.
thinking.
Let's come.
I'm just here,
We're now going to talk about
overemployed,
insect rights, insect energy, and grass, and white ants.
Oh, okay. I'll add on to the church one. Eh?
But gay rights? Okay, You go with the church.
Sorry for my reaction. It was just
It was just there. What are they?
I'll add on to the church one.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a residential area but your neighbor is like a church? Like a small
Like a small
with iron
church.
sheets and what? Now the noise they are making, it's your Sunday.
Yo.
You want to sleep
You
in,
want to-
and these guys are just like in my village, we had like 4 churches. 2 were Congolese churches,
Yeah,
and then
they
the others
can
are
dance.
one finishes its service, another
Another
starts,
one
and
takes
then they're
over,
all
no.
loud. Like you can't even enjoy.
We had, I think a
choir.
friend of mine had a church next to their home. It was, these churches that's adopted, like, it's from Nigeria. The pastor is in Nigeria, but this is a branch in
Yeah.
Uganda or in a place. So there were no people at all, but they watch the service from their church in Nigeria. So they stream, they put it on, then they increase volume to the peak, and then you go and check it.
So there are like
2
2
people. And this is not a lie,
They're
only
marketing.
2
They're
people.
trying to show that the church is busy.
That is why I'm telling you that taxes need to be put on those
It just
ninjas.
becomes ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even the fact that we have more schools, more churches than schools, by far.
By far.
By far. These are registered churches. Now the unregistered churches. It's just too, like, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I read something that, man, people are buying industries to turn them into churches. Like, you're literally making people unemployed
just because you want
just
to make
because you're becoming one.
But I won't lie. If I wanted to make quick money, it's church business.
So why don't you want to make quick money?
I want good money. I don't want money that comes with karma.
That comes with karma. By the way, there's
I
serious
don't.
karma in this thing.
I don't.
Like, how do you lie to me in this thing of spiritual rice?
Spiritual rice.
Yeah,
What
where
is
you
that?
eat it.
Didn't you see a video of some guy? I don't know which country. It was either Kenya. Well, it might have been here. I'm not sure. But they told guys they have blessed the soda. They go to the canteen, they buy soda, then they come, they pray for
Then
it,
you
then
buy it
they
expensive.
pour the soda on you. You buy from the church canteen. Yeah, you buy from the church canteen, they're already profiting.
Coca-Cola should sue these people because you're adulterating their brand.
For them, they're making money.
Anyway, they're making money, but you could still, like, what
But
kind
no,
of
but
bongo
even you
is that?
people who are going there
And you
for
see,
those prayers now,
we
at
have-
some point you have to realize that you're just being stupid.
To our producer, we have ended up turning this 5-question thing into a whole topic on it, so you'll forgive us. But this is exactly
become
what
stupid.
happened in Kenya.
Yeah.
These kids, these ninjas who died, where they? You've not read the entire story where they've been finding grave, like a mass grave
No.
of over 79 people.
Killing themselves.
No.
Yeah.
The pastor told them that the end of the world is soon. I don't know how many times we have to hear that shit, but these guys were fasting until, like, starving.
Oh yeah, I heard about
To
that.
death.
Yeah.
So when police came, they kept digging and what?
They found all of
They
them.
found a mass grave. They started from 10,
But
15,
at some point you start thinking that's what
70.
sacrifice as well. This is
And yet the pastor himself is eating
auntie. You
'Cause
start
he's alive.
realizing it's more like a sacrifice. You know these things that they say people
on land
sacrifice
and
people.
what? Yeah, but yo.
So the guy is sacrificing.
Sacrificing
He's
how?
making his day.
No, but he tells you, like, bring all your property to church and your monies and what. So these guys give him money.
There's a church
Like
in
how
heaven.
Chibwete did.
Yeah.
You sell all your wealth and what and
There's a church in Weber Giant where the guy tells you it's a sin to own possessions. Your salary, your what, you're not supposed to have nice shoes, what? everything the way you get it, take it to the
Take it
church.
to the church.
And then there was a person that saw Gabana, even her shoe is so worn off. But she's like,
So wait, it has become hard to become rich that people are now trying so hard to be poor? Like, I don't know, why are you giving out? Like,
people have become so, like, if people just stop using their brains for a second,
Yeah.
because by the time you're telling me that yet you're coming in a fancy
in a
car.
fancy car. There are these pastors
And then
where
the pastor is saying, oh,
run
God has blessed me so that I can come and preach to
and
you.
preach to you people.
But that is just not using your brain anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you've over been sold the idea about taking someone.
I don't know
Someone can pray for you.
What philosophers say this, but they said religion is the opium for the poor. Because you
They
get
need-
addicted
no,
to
for
it
them
and what.
that's the hope. Like,
Yo,
for
do you
them
know,
that's
there's a
hope.
time they were auditing what? This Paneru thing, it's called what? Yeah, Apostle Gracie thing. 44 billion. And they're like, what are you? A company registered as how? Like,
How?
you know, they were reviewing all their assets. Like, 44 billion in a year. Broski. Okay, I will forgive Watoto because Watoto actually establishes buildings and they actually employ people.
Yeah, they actually employ
build
people.
right now.
They
They're
help
building
the orphanage,
complexes. They
they
have
help the
radios.
They, like,
like
you
man,
can see,
still
yeah.
the rich people's money and yeah, do something with it. But this guy has non-church, bruh. It's a fellowship, a goddamn fellowship.
Sure. There's even one who said, if you want a job for 1 million, I was told the story, this guy went to church and came back to tell me.
I went to that
Yeah,
same
yeah,
church.
yeah.
If you want 1 million, bring in what?
Bring 1 million.
1 million
and you get the
and you
job
get-
for 1 million. But by the time you can get 1 million, really, why do you need another person
Why
to
do you
pray
need
for
another
you?
person to pray for you and what? So they told us it was called about what? What kind of service where if you want what, you put the money in the envelope,
yeah.
then you run with it. So if you want a job that pays you 10 million, look
You
for
put
that
the
10 million.
you put the envelope and then you take
And
it
then you
there.
take it
then
that
the church
side.
will pray for you, and you get
and
the
you get
job,
that job
for
of
10
that.
million.
And then if it does, you don't get that job.
that is
If you
lazy.
don't get that job, meanwhile, they tell you, probably your faith has been low, you're sinning and
Compromised.
I'd rather bet on that money. Bet on a Man City game and Man City
I
is
messed
beating
up,
everyone. Yeah, other than you being here too.
But yeah, it's people coming up. Now that's laziness and you not using your brain at a certain point. I'm sorry, but sometimes
Yeah.
there's a guy who went to Kenya and acted like Jesus, white man with long hair.
With long
beard.
hair.
And guys were taking selfies. Jesus is back. And then it was Kenya, it was Kenya, yeah. And local government, police
You
had
know,
to grab it.
at some points I feel like I pray that the religion is a scam on, but I really also feel that I really hope that there is judgment there for some people. Like, what kind of stupidity is that? And you know, there's a scam which had people living like the village to, you know, this, okay, Matters
The
Day in
Matters
itself,
Day.
bruh. Have you ever seen a rich man walking with these guys?
But these guys can walk from like Iganga.
Yeah, Iganga is
It's
near.
even near.
Gulu down there apart.
Like days.
For days, they start in a week. Some
Anyway,
people actually
the
fall
only thing I
sick.
benefit from it, that's some good exercise you're putting in.
For someone who is dying, so someone is 78 years old,
Yeah,
is
look at it from
78.
a health angle. That's a very good workout. Keep it up. I'm telling you, I cannot. I think I'd want to, but I cannot.
I feel like our country maintains some of these things because of its tourism. It attracts
Do you know how much
tourists and
money?
what.
There's a
They
time
make a lot of money
in the
there.
papers they announced. But now we have gone so off topic.
No,
There's a time-
producers allowed.
There's a time they announced Airtel made 300 million on Matters Day in sales of airtime.
Of airtime.
Airtime.
That's crazy. And
And this is just Airtel. Now you haven't counted MTN, you haven't talked about the vendors
The
who be around.
vendors
There are
who be-
vendors who actually be selling alcohol at the
At that
place.
place.
It's a party after party, after
after
the service.
after the
whatever.
service and what. Luckily, the religion allows drinking, that particular religion.
But now,
Anyway. Yeah, but religion and itself, if it's not regulated, it's a big mess. I was watching this Al Jazeera. There's an Al Jazeera series. It's a documentary going around. It's called the Gold something, about how countries, like big people in countries, are using, presidents
Yeah.
are using like scams of gold to make a lot of money. and the Zimbabwe. Uganda is also one of them. I've not yet reached that episode. But
we are
one of the
biggest
countries
exporters of
of gold. Yet we don't have gold mines in this country. Like we don't, but we're the biggest.
Good neighbors. They're very kind.
So Zimbabwe, the pastor, the head of this thing is a pastor. He's called over pastor who I think we'll get those things down there. I'll get it for you people to see. But this guy brags about they use the president jet to bring in things.
I've seen that.
He flies in using the president. No, the president's daughter. He has the president's
on
dial.
Even they've recorded. I saw a documentary. It's called Gold Mafia.
Gold Mafia. Yes, it's called the Gold Mafia. So the entire thing, and there's a pastor involved in this entire thing. I was discussing it with friends of mine, and one of them was like, "Yo, every country uses religion. Like presidents, like for leadership, it's a way of control because you're going to keep your people wanting something. That hope and what.
People love hope.
Anyway,
hoping you're just waking up early morning to pray instead of
pray
going to
and
work.
all. But yes, they use the president jet. You importing things. These people are making crazy money, laundered. They launder money easily without taxes. Money goes straight to their pockets. This guy was talking about a ministry and what. These so-called ministries here. Please, they will try and prove me wrong. I have a paper I wrote on money laundering in my third year.
I want to get some shares. When you see me floating here with gold.
With gold and what?
Like my ministry, you guys better go to pray.
I've written on money laundering, so if they want me to prove and what, I will let them allow me to make typical investigation on some of those. Those are money laundering entities. Those guys launder bloody money.
Because they're not being.
And I'm very sure one of the other guys is this Kayanja man. Kayanja in one of his things. Okay, of course, I already started with Mbonye. Mbonye, that one is a lot.
The cultists might come.
Let them come, and please give us views. Come and watch and comment.
At some point,
think core. Like, really, this guy comes to church with a paper.
How do I kiss your shoe?
First, chill the shoe. These guys came. Someone stands up in the Congress like, hey man, I'm giving a gift to Pastor Kayanja. It's land of 20 acres. In his name. Bruh, how do you have a land title in my name without me signing?
Right.
Signing transfer forms.
Right.
Who is fooling who here? Someone stands up in the crowd and is giving him a land title in the guy's name. I think that lie wasn't well thought about because
no, actually, people do not think.
People don't
not
think.
Really
Clearly, that man's bought land on himself. He just doesn't want probably to be, like people to come and audit his assets and what. So that he says it was a gift given to him. But the gift was given to you in your names
some
already.
Of these people overwatched Benny Hinn when they were kids.
But Benny Hinn himself apologized that I am really sorry and what, like the ministry went into.
But did you see how that he used to fill people? The church was full. So yeah, they got some experience from them. They're like, when I grow up,
I will also be just like Benny Hinn and what.
But
anyway, that is all we had. We've gone off topic, especially because of Sheila. But we picked out a very serious topic. What is your other one?
They should pay housewives.
No, let's go ending. Please like and
The Kenyan people, Kenya actually said there's now a law where if you're a stay-at-home husband or stay-at-home wife, you must be paid salary.
I should become a house.
You must be paid salary.
A house husband.
The person who is going out to work every day. If you stayed home for one day to maintain the house.
No, but even if you went out, if you finished school, if you tried go and finish school, why are you not paying me also for making sure I finish school and making the money?
Don't pay them. Who are staying at home, ask for your money.
Nothing.
See Kameza, your salary.
For what?
Then Kameza just there on the side.
And then I come back and realize the kids are not mine. Anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and do a DNA test also. This is Different Shades. Jamal and Sheila.
Peace out.